Hello guys, what is going on? It is Skydee coming at you with another Minecraft preview. So we're actually starting in the settings this time because there is a little change to audio settings that I was definitely going to forget about if I did not show it off immediately. Brand new settings screen in audio. So if you go to audio and settings, at least as of this preview, it's an entirely different page that has been designed to look like Minecraft's new UI. So Minecraft has rolled out some new UI changes lately, and they've kind of been doing it over the course of the last several years, and it's actually a really slow process for some reason. But anyway, there's that. Now onto the to the actual features here, because there's quite a few. Most of which are completely cosmetic, but they are really cool. First of all, we have green torches now. If you believe it, it's actually a copper torch. Copper torches and copper update. Oh my goodness, that's so crazy, Skydee. I know. It's insane. It's craziness. They have the same light level as regular torches, so regular torches are definitely the way to go if you're in a purely survival type of situation, but these work just as well and actually look really good. So the way you craft them, I'm actually using a crafter. It's crazy. I've actually never even used one of these before, and I'm not even using it for its intended purpose. But yeah, the way you craft these things is with this recipe right here. So it's the same recipe for a regular torch, except there is a copper nugget just chilling on the top of it. Now, copper nuggets were added a couple of previews ago, and I didn't really show them off because, I mean, why would I? They have the same use as you would think they would. I mean, we've had gold nuggets, we've had iron nuggets forever. Copper nuggets is basically the same thing, just, copper. But yeah, they are used in the recipe to make these copper torches. These are copper lanterns. Wow, that's crazy. Isn't that so crazy? They come in these 4 variants. They can also be waxed and unwaxed. So if you want to consider that extra variantness, there you go. These are actually really cool looking, especially this one. I think if I had to pick a favorite, it would have to be this one right here. Also looking at new variant stuff, we've had these iron bars forever in the game, and now we have copper bars, all in the same 4 variants that we know copper has, which is pretty cool. Also, a thing I notice with Vibrant Visuals right now, Vibrant Visuals has so many problems with water, but look at that. Do you see that? That's really weird. I wonder if you would probably get the same effect with glass or something, but we're not here to experiment with Vibrant Visuals. We're here to look at the new copper stuff. Speaking of new copper stuff, we have new chains as well. So we got new copper chains, lanterns, and torches. So that is pretty dope. As it is with the regular chains that we've had thus far, you can put copper lanterns at the bottoms of these. So it is interesting because you can mismatch a little bit. Like, you can see this chain is like fully pristine. This one is the most oxidized. You can mix match them if you really want to. So if you want a really weird looking, like, it's perfectly fine at the top, starts to get a little rusty, super rusty by the time it gets to the lantern, you could totally do that. It looks pretty interesting. Like, we could create an opposite type of effect here if we really want to. But that shows you how weird this bit looks. Like, one half of this chain link is oxidized and the other is completely not, which is very strange to look at, but I digress. If you want to do it, I mean, you can totally go right ahead and do it. Copper chains are here for you. But yeah, with the addition of the copper torches, and this applies kind of to lanterns as well, because we have a regular lantern, we have a soul lantern, now we have a green lantern, which is interesting. A green lantern, I know, memes, funny. But now we have 4 different colors of torches, which is really cool, especially if they improve on Vibrant Visuals more as the years go on, which they totally will, right? we could see some definitely very interesting things with colored lighting. And it's super funny that I say that because there's actually an experimental toggle available in this preview that does allow for that. The reason it's locked behind a preview and an experimental toggle is because it is super bad on performance, at least as far as I'm aware. So it's more than just not super fleshed out. It's like it has some major issues, but it does look really cool. I'll try to put an image or some footage of it on here if I can find some for you guys. But yeah, it looks very good, and I really hope that they continue to work on it and optimize it, because that would be very cool to have in the base game. Now, to look at the next change that came in this preview, we actually have to go back over here to our last set from the last video that we did on this. Yeah. The positioning on the shelves for items has been changed. The items are now smaller. They kind of sit on the bottom of the shelf right there. No one likes this. Like, literally nobody asked for this and nobody likes it. It does not look good, and everybody has made Mojang quite aware of that, so I doubt that this will make it into the base game, but as of this preview, this is a change. It looks way worse than it did in the last preview, so they will probably revert it. I'm willing to bet you they will. Also, another thing that is available in this preview, that actually became available a couple previews ago, but it was kind of an empty preview outside of, really, honestly, this, was the fact that lightning rods can now be oxidized. So before this preview, obviously the copper blocks all had variants and stuff, but the lightning rod was the only one that really didn't. It just kind of sat like this, which, I mean, if you want one that will sit like this, that's all you gotta do. You just gotta wax a good one. So I think if lightning strikes one of these that are rusty, it will actually de-rust it a little bit, which is fun. I do know that is kind of how the lightning and copper blocks interact, so that's cool. But yeah, they made this change because of these guys over here. They literally have lightning rods like in their heads. So if those can rust, why can't regular lightning rods rust, right? So yeah, that's why that change was made. But yeah, this is what I got for this preview. Very exciting changes. They are all purely aesthetic. We got a lot of copper variants of stuff we kind of already have, but if we are going to do a copper update, when you really think about it, that does make sense to do, so I like it. I think you could get some interesting combos with the copper bars and the iron bars, especially when you consider the different variants of copper bars that we do have, and the green torches. The green torches are actually really dope. I think they are my favorite feature that came in this preview. But yeah, that's what I got for this one. This is going to be the last, I don't know, let's just call it mainstream video that I put out for a little while. I do have a video going up tomorrow, at least as of the day that this video goes up. And it is a special one, so I highly encourage you to subscribe and tune into that. It's a very special video that is literally less than 2 minutes long, but it is super good. And after that video, I will be taking a little break from YouTube, but don't worry, I won't be gone that long. And while I'm gone, I will be filming for an extra special video that will be full length. So stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed if you want to catch up on all of that. Until next time, guys, I have been Skydee. Thank you for tuning into this video, and I will see you in the next one. Take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.